What's up? Today is Saturday. Yesterday was the 10th day of the $3,000 challenge. Friday definitely went a lot better than the rest of the week has gone. I'm finally blessed with a good trading day. And Thursday, after Apple sold off, that just like killed me. It's doing really well, and just that last minute news. Luckily, I was sitting there at my computer at lunchtime and I was able to get out of that trade. But I was able to rip some calls. I ripped 35 calls on Apple. Apple shot up $7 a share. All in all, had a great day, especially for a Friday headed into the weekend. I really did not think that the market was going to be up. It was dead flat all morning long, and it finally decided to try to make a little bit of a run. But even when the Dow Jones was down like 75 points, Apple was up like $4. So that was a good sign. I was like, man, if the market just starts heading up, Apple's going to rip. And that's exactly what happened. I'm out here at my family's house just doing some fishing, and then I'm going to head on over to my computer and I'm going to break down my trade on Apple and kind of show you guys what's going on over there. What's going on, guys? Welcome to my recap of day 10. Like I said earlier in my video, the market really did not want to do anything Friday morning. You can see here Apple is running up this channel and starting to take off, getting some momentum and some confirmation here. And I'd really like to ride Apple up to the top of this channel. I'll probably try to ride up this resistance right here in the 287 range, maybe 285 to call it safe. So, you know, maybe another $4 or $5. Go over here to the daily 5-minute chart. Started off pretty good. Apple has been known. If you look back here, go back the last 3 days. We'll go to 15-minute. But the last 3 days, Apple has pulled back on the first 30 minutes and then took off. So it's kind of the trade that I tried to make. I'll go back to today so you can see this a little easier. So basically, my entry point was right in here, this breakout right here. If you can see, let me draw a line for you really quick. Pick a color that's easy to see, pink. If you see right here, we bounced right here and broke out of this trend right here. Once it broke out of the top of this resistance right here, I got in. I bought 35 calls in the large account, and I bought, let's see, I think I still have them. Yeah, I have one call on Apple still in the challenge account. As you can see here, we are up $232 on the trade and up to $3,848. And I did add that 500 in there from the stimulus package, so we're up about $350 still. Was up about $1,000 and had some tough trading, like I said in my previous videos, but we're back into the green territory. After this breakout, Apple decided to pull back, and I was tempted to get out because it broke past this level in here. But I traded sideways, got below my moving averages, almost got rid of my calls, and I decided to bounce. And as I sat here and watched it, the market was down. I think it was down 75 points, and Apple was still positive at this point. So that was a really good sign to me. And then the market started to turn around and head to the upside. I think the market closed out almost 300 points for the day. And Apple just steadily followed the moving averages up. We got really good spikes in volume when it was headed up, especially toward the last 15 minutes. Not always, but Apple really likes to rip those last 15 minutes of the day, especially on a good day, like Friday was. That was it. That was pretty just a simple trade. I waited that 30 minutes. I said Apple's either going to continue down or it's going to start uptrending off of this channel that you can see off a 3-month chart over here to the right side of my screen. Get rid of this. We've got this bullish channel headed up, and Apple's just bouncing around through here. And we hit the bottom of this channel, kind of going sideways a little bit, and then got a little bit of confirmation that Apple wants to come up off this off the bottom here, and hopefully we can ride it up, like I said, in the 285 range, and make another couple $100 Monday or Tuesday. And so far, I think Apple should do well Monday morning if the market is up. Got some news earlier that people are really liking the new SE $400 iPhone, basically saying it's a $400 phone with a $1,000 phone package. So that's really good news for Apple. I looked at earnings whispers, and I'll show you right here. I've talked about this in a previous video. If we go here to earnings whispers, earnings whispers cost money. I think it's fairly expensive, but you can get some information for free. I do not pay for it, but I use it all the time around earnings if I do decide to trade earnings. And even though the coronavirus and all the bad news, the consensus for Apple earnings on the 30th is 210. Earnings whispers is 225, so a 15-cent earnings beat. Now revenue, I don't know about revenue. You can get that information if you pay for earnings whispers. But just to show you, even though with everything going on, Apple's probably made a lot of money with like Apple Pay and online sales, regardless of the coronavirus. Even though the iPhone sales are down, you know, iPhone sales make up less than 50% of Apple's product. So they have wearables and a lot of laptops and all that kind of stuff, you know, makes up the rest of Apple. Plus, Apple is mainly produced in China, and we're behind China as far as the coronavirus goes, and you know, they've been on the up and up way before us. Apple's running well over there for the time being, and I'm not going to trade around the earnings like I said before. I usually do. Apple's been pretty reliable with earnings, and earnings whispers is usually within 1 or 2 cents. Correct, but like I said, with everything going on, I'm going to skip on this earnings, maybe even the next quarter's earnings on Apple, just to see how it reacts to everything going on in the past with the virus and sales, you know. But I just want to show you guys that real quick. But for the most part, that's it. Super simple trade. Sideways action. We got inverted hammer right here, bounce off the bullish channel, and confirmation. Decent volume, but I'd really like to see the volume break the average volume right here. That would be a huge plus for us going into next week. But yeah, that's just a quick recap of day 10. I know I wish I could do a lot more live trading, but like I said, I still work a full-time job, so a lot of times the best I can do is try to video my screen at work or recap after work. But hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything else you want to see or learn, I plan on making regular videos on the weekends, like I was before I started doing the challenge. So if there's anything you want to learn, comment below, and I'll definitely make a video about it.